It's June 1st. The June challenge is here, and we are making a journal out of junk. After the details for the June Just Junk Journal Challenge, I will be making my day 6 of the 7 Days of Summer Digi 2021 embellishments, and I'd love to have you join me. So stay tuned all the way through. It's a busy day, and I want to thank you for joining me. Here's the details. Hi everybody, it's Julie. Are you ready? Are you ready for the June Just Junk Journal Challenge? We're going to do it a little different this time. And, have you been saving your junk? Did you get some good stuff? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing. And then I'm going to go through and show you some examples of some junk that I've saved. And so let's get started. So we are going to be making a journal this month, a full journal, finished, bound, but it can be any type of journal. So you can do an altered book, possibly, if you can figure out how to do it with what we're doing here. And, a ring bound journal, that type of thing you can do also. It needs to have 60 pages, front and back. So if you're just taking papers and folding them in half, that's 15 pages. If you're doing ring bound, it needs to be front 1, back 2, front 3, back 4. So you count like that. So that would be 30 pages, front and back. 30 pages. So a total of 60 pages. When you look at it, you can go 1, 2, 3. Anyway, 60 pages. The deadline for this is going to be June 30th, 2021. Okay? You are to collect and have these items. These are going to be required. You're going to want packaging paper, packaging clear, packing materials, privacy envelopes, a calendar or calendars. It can be any kind. Clothing or linen or both. Gift box or a gift bag or a box. Cool junk paper. So that's anything that you found that's cool that doesn't fit into one of the other categories. Cool junk paper. Cool junk other. So again, we've had people come up with some pretty cool junk, and I wanted to make sure that they had a place that they could use that. Now you are going to use a Dearjuliejulie digital in your journal. And if you can purchase those in the Etsy shop, you can use the ones you already have, or you can use the free one available in the Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie Facebook group. Okay, there's a full digital kit in the files section of the Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie Facebook group. And then scrapbook paper. Remember, we're using a paper pad in all of our journals this year. So trying to help me get through that 162 paper pads that are in the closet. Yeah, that's another story. Okay, so from each of those categories above, we are making, so from each of those, there's 11 different categories. The packaging paper, packaging clear, packing materials, privacy envelopes, calendar, clothing or linen or both, gift box or bag, cool junk paper, cool junk other, Dearjuliejulie digital, scrapbook paper. So from each of those 11 things, you are going to be making a page, an embellishment, and a tag. And in true Dearjuliejulie form, they need to be embellished somehow, some way with at least 3 items. And that can include stamping and stenciling. Okay? Okay, so for your stamping and stenciling, you may bring in 1 stamp set and 1 stencil. Okay, for the big part of the challenge, 1 stamp set and 1 stencil. Okay, and then so from each of those, so you're going to take your packaging paper and somehow you're going to make a page for your journal. Okay, so you might want to make your pages before you bind your journal. Okay. And then you're going to make an embellishment, and the bulk of the embellishment needs to be like, you need to know that the packaging paper is the main part of the embellishment. So you could take your packaging paper and and make an envelope. Okay, that would be that would work for an embellishment. And then you make a tag. Okay, be creative. Make sure that all your page needs to be embellished with 3 things. That can be a tab on the edge. It can be lace on the edge. If there's lace on your garment or your linen, then you can have lace on the edge because you're only using what you got. Okay? Now, there will be many challenges in the challenge that will bring in some other items to help you out. If you need some other items to show up, make sure that you put that in the questions. Can we use? And I'll try and get those into a mini challenge thing. But remember, your cool junk paper and your cool junk other, those, you can use as many of those as you want, but you have to make 1 page, 1 embellishment, 1 tag. Okay, but you can also use those all over in your journal. Now, the one other thing I'm adding this time is I want to see at least 5 interactive pages. So those are pages that have flips, they have flip flops, they have flip up and flip down, they have something on them that does something, okay? It can be that the pocket is an envelope that has something in it. I want to see things that people, flips and things where things are tucked. Okay, so interactive pages. I said we'll continue the mini challenges each Friday, and I told you the free digital's in the Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie Facebook group. I'll be doing the example videos for this challenge beginning June 3rd. After the 7 days of summer is finished. So if you haven't checked that out, remember we do have the 7 days of summer and digi collab. That has been a lot of fun, and I hope that you're gonna check that out and that you've joined in. There is a post in the group. So when this video is done, the link to the Facebook group for this challenge will be in the link below. If you're at the premiere, we'll put it in the premiere. The link to that. So you go to the group, make sure you answer the questions so that you can get in. And in the group, there will be a post where you put all your questions. Okay, so your questions are in the questions post, so other people that have the same question can go and look and find your answer. Now, sometimes we have several members that have done this many times. And Bonnie has done every single challenge that we've had, and we've had 28. I think this is our number 29, I think. And so the thing is other people may answer your question. That is awesome. because a lot of times they can get your question answered faster than I will. And do know that they probably, if they're brave enough to answer, they probably know the answer. Okay? It's all good. Now, very, 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 very important. This is like so important. When you finish your journal, there are posts that said, I finished my journal, post the video link here. I finished my journal, post the cover here. I finished my journal, post the name of your photo album here. You must post your finished video or whatever that you have in those posts so that I can find you, so I can invite you to the VIP. Okay? And so the VIP is my gift to you for participating in the challenge and finishing and posting your projects and interacting with people. And we do a virtual internet party. It's a 2-hour party. It's actually virtual, and we do it on YouTube, and it's live. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, you receive a free digital kit in the VIP, which is the Facebook group part of the VIP. You'll receive a free digital kit, and then at the party we play with it, and we make something out of it, and it's a lot of fun. So the VIP for this will be the third Wednesday in July at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So you can save that date, and know that you'll get invited sometime in the days before the VIP. And like I said, it's a lot of fun. Okay, so again, we are making a journal, 60 plus pages. It can be any size, any type of journal, but you need to be able to fit all these items in it. So make sure you plan accordingly. And so we are using packaging paper, packaging clear, packing materials, privacy envelope, calendar, any calendars, clothing or linen or both, gift box or gift bag, cool junk paper. So that's cool junk. That's things that didn't fit in another category that you have that you want to use. And then cool junk other. And that's other cool stuff that you have that didn't fit in one of those places. And then from each of those categories, we're going to make a page, an embellishment, and a tag for our journal. So let's go ahead, and at least 5 interactive pages. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me show you some of the items. So we have linen. Okay, this was from my January junk journal. The garment. Okay, so this is what's left of the shirt. Calendar. So I have some of that kind of calendar there. This is packaging material. Okay, but your packaging material can also be wrapping paper, tissue paper, packing peanuts if you want to, bubble wrap, the big envelope that something might come in. That's packaging material, okay? This is junk paper. Packaging. There's packaging clear, and there's packaging paper, okay? Packaging clear on the outside, packaging paper on the inside. This is linen. This is if I wanted to hold the curtains open, this is the little things that open it. There's used postage stamp. This is from my bag yesterday from Taco Bell. Napkins from there. These are envelopes from Mother's Day. This is from picking up Shelly's pictures. So this, I don't remember what this is from, but it ended up in here. This is packaging from a comb. Looks like a good size for a bookmark. This is a map book that is totally out of date. Like totally, don't follow that map. Okay, bag, a gift bag. Okay, clear packaging. Magazine. Isn't that pretty? Box. Okay, this is a Tim Holtz box. It was mismarked apparently, but it was $1.99, and so I bought it, and it had all these things in it. And I think I bought 2 of them. And you know, the thing from your pillow you're not supposed to remove. Mailing envelopes, privacy envelopes. Remember, privacy envelopes have the cool print on the inside. I have a regular large calendar with images on it. Packaging. So this is a giant envelope that somebody painted and sent to me. Isn't that cool? The little with the dandelions. I love it. I just absolutely love that. An old book. This one's already been undone. This is not my kit. I just grabbed things because I have to have this video ready for the Patreons for them to watch on the 27th. And, you know, as you know, I'm getting ready for my granddaughter's graduation, and this is right in the middle of it. So my kit will not be ready until after I get back. And then I'll show you the things that I actually have to make my Just Junk journal. So one more time, we are making a journal. The deadline is June 30th, 2021. As everybody knows, that's when I get up the next day, that's when it ends. So all time zones are taken care of because I don't wake up before the last time zone is, you know, it's the next day on the whole world. So, let's see. You'll want to make sure that it is any type of journal, but it needs to have 60 pages front and back. So a total of 60 pages, 60 separate pages that you look at. Okay. I love this journal. This has been great. This is where I keep all my or I've been keeping all my notes for the challenges and stuff. So, anyway, we are going to be using packaging paper. So packaging paper would be like these cardboards in here. That is packaging paper. Packaging clear is the clear part of this packaging. Okay? It could also be like a plastic, like a bag like that for packaging clear. Packing materials. Remember, packing materials would be like what they wrap your stuff in, your Grove paper, the paper that they wrap your stuff in at Dollar Tree, that kind of thing. It could also be wrapping paper, packing peanuts, that kind of stuff. Okay, your calendar. Oh, privacy envelope. I just showed you a bunch of privacy envelopes. So any envelopes that the bills come in, and primarily, you know, the ones that have the great decorations. And I'd love to see you use them, showing the decoration if you can. You don't have to though. Calendar, any kind, clothing or linen. And you can use the whole piece of clothing. If it has lace and stuff like that on it, you can use that. If it has buttons, you can use that. And I said clothing or linen or both. Okay, so you can choose a piece of clothing, you can choose a linen, or you can do one or the other. Okay. Gift bag. or gift box, or you can do both. Cool junk paper, that's anything that didn't fit in one of these other categories, or maybe it fit in one of these categories, but you already have something for that one, and you need, yeah, and you have something you really want to use, okay? So cool junk other, that is other stuff, okay? A Dearjuliejulie digital. Remember, there is a free one in the Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie Facebook group, and scrapbook paper. We're going to take those 11 things and we are going to make a page, an embellishment, and a tag, and we are going to embellish them with at least 3 things. And remember, those things can include stamping or stenciling. You can have 1 stamp set and 1 stencil, and so choose wisely. And you can use any of your inks, okay? This time you can use any tools, any inks, except for the stamps and stencils. 1 stamp set, 1 stencil. 1 stamp set, 1 stencil. But you can use your punches, your scissors, your glues, and yeah, so that is our Just Junk Journal for June. I cannot wait to see what you make, and I hope you're going to join us. These have been a lot of fun, and it's amazing what you can do with just junk. It's a busy day. I'm glad you're still here. Now we're going to move on to day 6 from the 7 Days of Summer Digi 2021. And let's get to it. Well, now we are on day 6 of our 7 Days of Summer Digi 2021. If you want to find any of the videos that others have been doing, you can check this hashtag. So we started with our June challenge, and now I'm going to be showing you what I am making for the day 6 of the 7 Days of Summer collab. This is the sheet from Cara, and this is the sheet from the digital from Dearjuliejulie. And I do already have my pieces cut out, and so we're gonna make a couple of little things, but I wanted to start with the little pocket from Cara's sheet, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold the 3 places. So if you fold it, then you get this little pocket. So I'm going to fold it here. Now, I have printed these on cardstock. I also have the print of the copy paper, and I'll be using those to make some more items for my 3 journals. I'm making a lemon journal, a watermelon journal, and a berry journal. So that is my plan. Okay, so there, I've got that ready. I'm going to go ahead and we'll pull out the ink pad and just do a little inking, because we've been doing that with this green ink pad, and it's kind of been cool because it has helped to helped the two the 2 digital styles blend, I think. Okay, so I have taken the pocket and I have it folded, and you can just go ahead and put glue on it, put it down, and it will hold a tag. Okay, So that's one thing that we could do. That's not what I'm going to do with it. I am going to go ahead and leave it like that. And I am going to start with, okay, over here, I have some items. Okay, so one of the things is I'm going to go ahead and attach this. Okay, let's see if I come over here. Okay, so I've measured so that it's inside the pocket, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this over. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this down. So this is going to give me a little booklet. Okay, or I can go ahead and put this over the top of this, but let's see here. If I put that like that, okay, so I'm going to want to put glue on the edge of this flap. I want to make sure that my little card is going to fit inside here. Okay, so I'm going to come down and I'm going to put glue on the edge, and this is going to become a hinge. Okay. Okay. So, and at the same time, it comes over and closes into the pocket. Now let's go ahead and pull this out. Okay, we're going to keep checking this. We want to make sure that that is staying down. Okay. Let's see what we can put on here and see. So I can put that, but you can't see nothing. Okay, so I think this other one is going to be better. Now, should we pop it up on one of these? Oh, I like it. Yeah, we're going to pop that up on there. So let's go ahead and add glue here. Then we'll take it and turn it over. Okay. And we're going to trim down these edges. Okay. And you could use some fancy scissors on that if you wanted to. And I'm just going to go ahead, and we've got this little layered card thingy here. Put her back over in the pile. And I want to see some of that, so I'm going to pull it up towards the top. Okay, so that's what you're going to see from inside this pocket. Okay, and that will come out like this, and you'll be able to write inside there. Okay, make sure that we get all the glue so it doesn't attach itself to something. Okay, so that will go like this. And now we have this other side, and I have this. This was from a, let's see if they like it. Okay, so just up either side of the berries. So this was from Dollar Tree, and it was a couple of, I'm gonna go across right here, bags that I purchased that you may have remembered from a long time ago from a fairy embellishment, and it had Tinkerbell inside of like a little mason jar, and it was this little berry. This is the packaging from those. Okay. There's some little tiny things this time. Okay, so this is, okay, so this is going to go above that. I love that it is real berries. Let's go ahead and I'm going to trim that. Okay, and then I'm going to take the trim and bring it over to the other side. Let's see if I can. I'm going to try and trim it as close as I can. Okay, so that's gonna give me that. Okay, now I'm going to want, that one doesn't fit, but it does. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on this side. Okay, so we're going to go right around the edge. So we're making this little booklet thingy out of Cara's. Okay, let's put that in the center. Okay, that's going to give us out of Cara's little, I call it the bib pocket. And we're going to turn it into okay, so we're covering the back of the packaging so that it's pretty. And then I'm going to use this down here on the bottom and turn it into a pocket. Now, to do it, I'm going to have to come across like that. And go ahead and just is going to give us a little pocket. And this is a note paper from Dollar Tree from a couple years ago. Okay. It is wrinkling at the sides, but it actually looks kind of cool. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut that off on both sides. Okay, so it gives us kind of an upside down jar. That's okay. And so let's see. So this is going to come around like that. But we need a pocket or something here. So okay, for this pocket, I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. It doesn't need to be. It'll just get caught in the pocket if we make it a writing space flip up. Okay, there's that. Pull all the pieces off my resist the sticky scissors. And I'm seeing a faint line here, and I don't like it. Okay, there's that. Let's go ahead. I think all this can go into the trash. Okay, so this is going to go like that because we want to see the berries behind that. Okay, so this needs to get glue on it. So we're going to put glue on the hinge. Glue on the hinge. There we go. So there's that. You open it, and we'll have a place to put something there, and then we'll have this here. And okay, so we have one more. Well, let's go ahead. I wonder if this will fit and give us a little pocket in there. But you know what? If I do that, I don't think we need to do that. Let's come over here, and I have some other note papers. I have this new one. Okay. Okay. These can go in the trash. She can go in there, right? Yeah, I think she can. She can go in there. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to have this go across. And I'm going to end up with glue. Then I'm going to, oops. Okay, so we'll put that across. We'll put this. This will give us a place to write inside here. Okay. Okay, once this gets on the hinge, I don't need it. Let's go ahead and put glue on that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so this will close, this will close. This is what you'll see from the front. We're going to go ahead and cut that off. My thumb was stuck inside the little card and I couldn't move. Okay. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Okay, so in our stuff we have this one, and okay, and then that can, okay. So I think we need to go ahead and cover this hinge. Okay, so I am going to cover this hinge. Okay. And you don't need to go all the way. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't go all the way into the over the crease. It should have a little space, and there we go. Let's see. Close it up. Go ahead and go around it. Okay, and okay, so the next thing is to add this little card to the crease. Okay, so this little postcard is going to get added to the crease, and but I'm going to go across. And I'm going to add my glue at the sides, and I am going to make just a very small little pocket. Okay. I want to make sure I have some of that blue. This is what you see from this direction. It kind of looks like the back of an envelope, which I think is kind of cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this little, we have this little teeny tiny postcard, and before I lose it, I think I'm going to go ahead and just attach it right here. And I'm going to put it over on the side so it kind of looks like it's an envelope. Okay. So it's like a stamp, and then I'll go ahead and make my own postage. Marks. Okay. Okay, so that flips up. Okay, so this, whoa, no. Okay, so this one flips over, this one flips over, this one flips up, and that's going to be our little pocket dilly bobber. So now I do want to do something up here, and I had, okay, so we have this from Cara's Digital right there. And I was thinking about cutting her out and putting her on the front down here. So let's go ahead and fussy cut around the little girl with the kitten. So are you enjoying the kids that are in this, the Dear Julie Julie part of this digital? I think they are so much fun. And remember, there are more in the Sweet Summer digital kit. It's the pages and ephemera part that I made to go with the collaboration kit. So if you're looking for pages that have this antique vibe, then that is where I have those. And you'll see I'm going to be using those in my 3 journals. Okay, so what is this? That's the bottom of that. I think these can go. Okay, so here's our little girl. I kind of like the strawberries. Sometimes things don't go exactly the way I'm like, okay, yeah, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, so what do we have over here? We have the doily. I'm kind of thinking I might want to add doily. And I'm like, I probably should have added it before the, yeah, I'm gonna add that. Okay. Okay, it can go right up to the edge. It doesn't have to fold over because I don't want to lose any of the writing space, really. Okay. Get glue here and around the edge. Her out, and this is what I'm thinking. We'll just put doily. It's okay, we'll use you on something else here. It's okay. Okay, and then we have her, and I kind of like her just like that as a card. And I think that this needs something. Okay, go ahead. I do like this on here, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. I don't know. I'm like, I hope I didn't need it for a paper clip, but that's okay. Put that right there. Okay. I think we can go ahead and add something to the top of, let's see, we have this. It's like, should we put it on the top of this or on the top of, if we put it on the card that's under, and it'll just come through and it'll make this card look more finished, but it'll come through. I think that'll be kind of cool. Oh, don't lose that. Okay, so that can go in there and flip over. It'll have that lace and that will pop up. Okay. Now we could add some paper in there. I do have this calendar. Okay. So if you are going to be joining in on the June Just Junk Journal Challenge, remember you can use calendars for that, and it was a little book. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add this in as a flip-flop. So what I'm doing is I have folded, the paper's folded in half. I'm folding it again between, like at 3/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to go ahead and add glue here. Put it down inside. The cool thing is we're also going to see this from this edge. And so when we fold this up, we have all that happening. Okay. And I think the other thing we'll do is we've been putting this cute little red and white. And I think if I add that to the top of this, okay, so we have our little pocket goodie here. And we can add, I'm going to take this little strawberry and we can add that right in there. Okay, and I had a yellow ticket. I think I have a blue ticket also. You know what? That might be better. We'll save this for the lemon. Okay, let's put that in there. So we've got those two little tickets. We have our little calendar thing going on here. You can still write in those areas. Let's go ahead and, I forgot to stress. I'll just stress all the white, the stark white area. So, okay, so our little pocket made out of the so we have all that. You could go ahead and we could add this right in there as well, and that could flip up. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and go around that. So this is one of Cara's tags. Okay, so it can also go in that little pocket, or it can go in this pocket. No, it could have gone in this pocket. It's still going. Right? This is a pocket, right? Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, that's cardstock, that's why it's, okay. Okay, so I'm opening up that pocket there. And that can fit right in there. Look at all those things that we were able to add to this little Okay, so I'm going to end up with some things left over. Now, I do want to show you a couple of really simple things you can do with these. You can go ahead and stack the tags right up on top of each other, and just like, you know, something like this, maybe with this edge over here, and there you would have a beautiful tag. Okay, another thing is the cards. Okay, so the cards could also be stacked, and then you can go ahead and add like the little dot. And we have from my little dictionary, I have the definition of strawberry. Remember, the definition of strawberry is in the Sweet Summer digital kit. It has the definition for lemon and watermelon and strawberry. Okay, so that could go on there, and you would have a little card that you can add in. So, you know, just, I think we'll do this right here. I'll add that and that. And I did have, I have this that I can add that's different. Okay. I've been trying to use everything. I just didn't want this video to be like 80 days long. So Okay, so this tag is going to go in here. Okay, there's that. And then this can go into a pocket. So you have this little ensemble and it can go into a pocket. Or it can flip over the bottom of a page and have a paper clip holding it in. Okay, so, or you can just have a paper clip holding it into the journal. So that is what we have. And like I said, I still have some other pieces. Let's go ahead and see what I can do. We'll go ahead and finish. This can either be a pocket or a journal card. Just really simply stacking. These on top of each other. I'm going to put the circle over on the side there. Okay. So we have that. Okay, then we have, so here we have what could be a large tag. And okay, if we grab, oops, well, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, what if we do a waterfall of strawberry notes? Okay, so we have this waterfall of notes, can go on the back of this card. We can go right across. Right across there. Okay. We can stack these right on top of each other. See, this would be a really cool card to go like in a top tuck. Okay, so if this was a top tuck, you know, I played with some fabric. It's too thin. But that would be, this would make a great tag to go in a top tuck. Now, since these are rounded down here, I'm going to go ahead and round these corners with my corner rounder. Okay. I do want to close this off up here. Wonder if like, you could put this and have it go over the page. It could be an over the page kind of thing there. To give you a couple of extra. Okay, so I just want to decorate the top of this with what? With what? Oh, I know. How about, where did the lace go? I pulled out some lace. I have this. Okay, kind of like this. Okay, so go ahead and put fabric tack across. And start it there. Okay, so a little bit of the wrinkly. Let's kind of then pull this up and over and do the same thing on this side. And I think it'll kind of look like the top of like a jelly jar is what I'm going for. I don't know if it'll work, but that's what I'm kind of going for here. Like that Okay, so a little bit over, pull it over. Okay, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, and then how about some baker's twine? We do have the strawberry ribbon, but I don't think that that'll do it. Here's some baker's twine. So tomorrow is the last day. It's day 7 of the 7 days of summer. And then we will be full on into the June Just Junk Journal challenge here on the Dearjuliejulie channel. And so you are welcome to join us. It's a lot of fun. If you finish your journal, you finish it on time and do all of the elements and post it, you get invited to a virtual internet party where you get a free digital, and we have lots of fun. And this month, it's, like I said, it's the Just Junk Journal Challenge. So we're making journals out of just junk, things that you probably can find around your house. And it's amazing that you can make beautiful items from just junk. What if we go ahead and I'm going to play with these sides, okay, and make it look more like the canning. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue inside here. And I'm just going to pinch and put like a granny hat. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here, more like a granny hat. Okay, needs a little more glue. Okay. One side, and then once it's dry, we can pull it out to the side. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. So making a tag look like a jar of homemade strawberry preserves or jam, jelly. I love this. I think this is one of my favorite things about junk journals, is when I have a theme and trying to come up with things in that theme, and yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. Okay, so there's my little jam jar waterfall giant tag. I love it. And let's see. Now, it could fit into a pocket. Or a tuck. Okay, so be playing with that probably. Okay, so we've done that. So we have this, and then we've done this. And let's see, what does that look like? Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I love that. Okay. And I'm thinking top tuck for this right here. And let's see. This is the, many of you know, but this is the quilt that I made with my granny when I was 5. The fabric is dresses that she and my mom had made my sister and me when we were little kids. And that page, you can find the, oh, that fits right on there. So does the strawberry. Let me see, which one do I want to do? You can find in the Christmas, the basic Christmas digital kit, it has a page. I love to use that. Okay, we'll just put this giant strawberry on this ticket, and we'll put the ticket on here. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, so if this was, and you see this is a fabric square from that little seed packet fabric that I have on some muslin that's actually from a skirt. A little bit of bling and a bingo marker, and that's going to give us that top tuck. And then these pieces down here, what else do we have? Ooh, we've got this cute little piece. I think I'm building a pocket down here. And then that can go right in there. Okay, so to build a pocket, I'm going to add just the glue just to the edge here, or building a tuck or a pocket. Okay, so that glues it on and leaves this edge open. Then we're going to come in with this piece, and we're going to glue down here and so there and across here. And then I'm going to put that down, and that's going to give us the bottom. Okay. And then this, I'm just going to glue on that area that would be on the quilt, but not on anything else. Okay, so that goes like that. Okay, so what we have is a little, basically a little tuck. We built a tuck down here. Now we also have, this corner right here, and because we use the postage scissors, we have a perfect place that we can go ahead and add a bow on here, which I think it's just going to be kind of a fun addition. Okay, I am going to use some of the fabric tack right here maybe. On the bottom of the bow to keep it in place. Okay, there's that. And now if we go to this, I can go ahead and add this little strawberry bucket or basket, strawberry basket onto this little scrap of paper that we have. And that can fit right in there, in that little tuck. Okay, I think we used everything. Like I said, this is gonna go, but I want to make sure that it's the right size, so I'm not gonna glue it on there. And I'm just looking around real quick to make sure that we've used everything. And here we go, you guys. We have finished day 7. I think this needs to fold over. Okay. Again, this will go into this probably top tuck, and should we add a piece of lace? Yeah, we can add that piece of lace down there. That. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got here. We have our little pocket. Now, if we need a pocket that's that size, we'll have that. Then we have this, and this is our Strawberry Fields. If you remember, I used the Strawberry Fields the paper that was the cover page for these squares. And then we have this little pocket. It's fabric with the fabric, and that will be our top tuck. Okay, so just like that. Then we have our large waterfall tag, and this could go over the top of a page, and this could stick out. Could. Okay. And then we have our little pocket that it can be a floating pocket, okay? So we used the bib pocket, and we made this little flip embellishment. So you can pull this down. We have a tag here with our embellishments up here, and added, this is the hinge. So the bottom hinge has a little postcard, and you open this up. We have the pocket here. Open this up. We have another pocket here. This was packaging, a doily. This is from Cara's kit. This is from the Dearjuliejulie kit. It can go right in here. Then we have this little flip out card where we added the calendar inside for writing space, and then writing space here. So all of that goes back together. And I think the one thing that we're going to need is we are going to need a paper clip to hold this. Okay, so we have this this ticket, and okay, we have the double ticket. We have a double ticket. Paper clip. We need a paper clip. So we'll go ahead and go over the outside of the ticket with the larger side of the paper clip. We'll come around and put, I'm going to use fabric tack. So we're going to put fabric tack on the inside of the ticket, or of the paper clip. Gee, many Christmas. Wow, it doesn't want to come out, you guys. It's like, no. Okay, so I think the other one is faster. I might have to make a trip to the store. Okay. And so we put the fabric tack on the papers. Go ahead and put the ticket together. I'm going to grab some of this strawberry ribbon and come up from the back. Okay. That'll give me that. While this is drying, we'll go ahead and just staple this with my tiny attacher. The stapling gives less bulk than tying the knot. Okay? So there's that. I believe up here we still had a strawberry in a basket. Okay, so we have a strawberry in a basket. Now we do have, that's too big. We do also have the number 2. And some lace. Okay, so for the lace, I'm going to go ahead, oh, made it too big. Cut a little piece off. And we'll go with the fabric tack so we can get this done. Okay? I think it was kind of fun that this page had all this blue. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Then we'll put our strawberry basket. Let's put it. Okay. Okay, there we go. We just piled those things on there. Go. We'll just put that piece of lace. Then we don't have to worry about losing it. Okay, I do believe we got everything from the digitals. Yay! Okay, and you know what? We've got this card. I think that can go under there too. Why not have the 2 of them in there? Okay, so we made a whole lot today, and we did the information or details for the June challenge. If you are going to be joining us in the June challenge, please let us know in the comments down below. And now that this video is finished, you can join us in the Facebook group where you'll find the details again for the challenge. So I will put the January Just Junk Journal Challenge playlist in the description box down below, and I will also put in the video up above, I will put last year's July Just Junk Journal Challenge. That's the one where I made the big bird book. And that one was pretty amazing, what we made with just junk. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.